And the Oscar goes to Adrien Brody.
Thank you, everybody, for giving me this award. I'm very honored to receive it. You know, acting is very important for movies because actors are in like every movie, basically. I'm ending soon. Just, I have a short list of people I want to thank before we get going here. Let's see, I'd like to thank my parents, my siblings,
Hey guys, the Oscars happened a few whiles ago, and I thought it was pretty good and entertaining, and I was for the most part pretty happy with the winners. But of course, being the Oscars, there are definitely some things about the whole ordeal that, well, suck. In this video, I'll be talking about some improvements that could be made to this problematic and flawed award show. And Academy, if you're watching this, take notes. Get rid of Best Animated Feature. You might be thinking that I hate animation because I want to get rid of the Best Animated Feature category, but it's actually quite the opposite. I feel like with the Oscars, animation tends to get shoved into one category and very rarely represented anywhere else. Because of this, there are just a lot of bad kids movies that have awards nominations, simply because there weren't any better options for nominees, at least that the Academy cared to find. Think about it. Why are Spirited Away and Anomalisa nominated the same amount of times as Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius? And hey, nothing against animated kids movies. There are plenty of great kids movies that are just as good, if not better, for adults. But what I'm saying is animated movies that have no other accomplishment other than being watched by the Academy voters' kids should not be having awards nominations. Even if it is pretty funny that you can call Shark Tale an Oscar-nominated film. And if you ask me, there are really good animated movies just as deserving of winning awards as live-action movies. I consider Spirited Away to be one of the best movies I've ever seen, and it has received 12 less nominations from the Academy than Amelia Perez. Why should animated movies not be treated equally and get representation in other categories more often, including Best Picture? Thankfully, the Oscars do seem to be respecting animation more, with the last few years' picks being much more adult-oriented, artistic picks rather than just going with the latest Disney movie. Still a big work in progress, but hey, the Oscars have been a work in progress for the last 97 years. What else is new? Make it shorter. The Oscars are very long. 3.5 hours? That's a bit much. I thought that for the most part, this year was pretty entertaining, what with Conan being host and everything, but you still definitely feel that length. I'm not sure realistically what you would cut out, because the skits do keep it lively, and the Oscar speeches are usually pretty neat. But I don't know, maybe cut some commercial breaks down, maybe just do the proceedings faster. Maybe don't have a 10-minute James Bond tribute and musical number halfway through the show out of nowhere. Or, hey, I don't know, maybe just get this guy to stop talking.
Moth says, get this, because the light was on.
Get off the stage!
No, I'm wrapping up. I'm almost done.
Add a Best Stunts category. Directing, cinematography, screenplay, sound, score, visual effects, hair and makeup, production design. These are all incredibly important aspects to film. But why is there no stunts category? Stunt work is an incredibly important aspect of a lot of movies, which can unfortunately go unrecognized. Having a Best Stunts category would be great for well-made action movies to actually get some awards recognition, and stunt choreographers and stunt doubles definitely deserve more praise than what they've gotten. Just watch The Fall Guy. Add a Best Voice Acting category. There are celebrities who voice animated characters just because they're celebrities and they draw in a crowd. And then, there are legitimately talented voice actors who make the movie better with an excellent vocal performance. Wouldn't it be cool to see Lupita Nyong'o getting awards recognition for a voice performance? Honestly, I can't think of a single reason why this shouldn't be a category. And last but not least, seek movies to give awards to. Don't have them seek you. Let me explain. Why do you have to have a long, expensive awards campaign to get recognition? There are so many movies just from this year that could have, and probably should have, gotten awards recognition, but were either ignored or just not heard of by the Academy, because they didn't really have an awards campaign. If we're going to go with this whole celebrating independent cinema thing, why doesn't the Academy actually do this by seeking out movies that deserve to be recognized? Yeah, it's cool that Anora won, an independent non-studio movie from an auteur, But there are so many movies that deserve recognition. Once again, I understand that this is unrealistic because the Academy is pretty much one big scam anyway. But there's got to be someone else who feels this way, right? At the end of the day, the Oscars are always going to be imperfect. The question is, do they even matter? Honestly, yes and no. While I do wish the Oscars were more of a celebration of all film, I am glad that they exist. It's awesome when talented directors, actors, and film crew get recognized for their talents. But everyone knows the Academy could be so much better than a popularity contest, and I think the Academy knows this as well. Academy, if you're listening, I sure hope you take this to heart. The ball's in your court, Estonia.
I know I'm wrapping up shortly. Just stop playing music. Stop. No. I'll get off the stage when I want, okay? No. I'm not done.
Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, spread the word, hit subscribe, all that jazz. If you didn't like the video, don't do that, and leave a comment telling me how I can improve. Constructive criticism is always welcome on this channel. In fact, just leave a comment no matter what, so I can be blessed by the sacred YouTube algorithm. Comment, the ball's in your court, Estonia. Okay, bye, and see you in the next video.